The idioms pig in a poke and sell a pup refer to a confidence trick originating in the late Middle Ages, when meat was scarce, but cats and dogs were not. The idiom pig in a poke can also simply refer to someone buying a low-quality pig in a bag because he or she did not carefully check what was in the bag. Etymology: the scheme entailed the sale of a suckling pig in a poke. The bag would actually contain a cat or dog, which was sold to the victim in an unopened bag. The French idiom acheter chat en poche refers to an actual sale of this nature, as do many European equivalents, while the English expression refers to the appearance of the trick. Relation to other idioms and expressions: the English colloquialisms such as turn out to be a pig in a poke or buy a pig in a poke mean that something is sold or bought without the buyer knowing its true nature or value, especially when buying without inspecting the item beforehand. The phrase can also be applied to accepting an idea or plan without a full understanding of its basis. Similar expressions exist in other European languages, most of them referring to the purchase of a cat in a bag. The advice being given is don't buy a pig until you have seen it. This is enshrined in British commercial law as caveat emptor, Euro-Latin for let the buyer beware. This remains the guiding principle of commerce in many countries and, in essence, supports the view that if you buy something you take responsibility to make sure it is what you intended to buy. A poke is a sack or bag. It has a French origin as poke and, like several other French words, its diminutive is formed by adding et or et euro, hence pocket began life with the meaning small bag. Poke is still in use in several English-speaking countries, notably Scotland and the USA, and describes just the sort of bag that would be useful for carrying a piglet to market. A pig that's in a poke might turn out to be no pig at all. If a merchant tried to cheat by substituting a lower-value animal, the trick could be uncovered by letting the cat out of the bag. Many other European languages have a version of this phrase, most of them translating into English as a warning not to buy a cat in a bag. The advice has stood the test of time and people have been repeating it in one form or the other for approximately 500 years, maybe longer. This trick also appears to be the origin of the expression let the cat out of the bag, meaning to reveal that which is secret. However, there is some reason to believe that the term letting the cat out of the bag originates in the British Royal Navy of Admiral Nelson's time or earlier and refers to the act of removing the so-called cat o' nine tails, a form of whip or scourge used in punishment, from a bag. This is also believed to be the origin of the term no room to swing a cat according to the staff of HMS Victory and refers to the low head room on the goon decks, where punishment using the cat was performed. Trivia: in the April 1929 edition of the literary magazine London Aphrodite, a story by Rhys Davies, titled A Pig in a Poke, was published, in which a Welsh collier takes a woman from London for his wife and regrets it. The title of Georges Feydeau's 1888 play Chat en Poche is taken from the French expression. The name of the TV game show hosted by John Astin in the Chevy Chase sequel National Lampoon's European Vacation, in which the Griswolds win what they think is a deluxe vacation to England, France, Germany and Italy. References: Bibliography: Cobb and Brewer, Dictionary of Phrase and Fable. 1898. Funk, Charles Earl, A Hog on Ice, and Other Curious Expressions. Harper Resource, 2002. ISBN 0-06-051329-2.